Hey guys, so I just wanted to wrap up and just talk a little bit about the TAP and the AAP program for 2026, 2027. We're going to have probably 5 to 6 events that are going to be at Bisham. Once again, we think this venue is absolutely brilliant for what we want to achieve and what you as players and parents, of course, want to get out of the program. So there'll be 5 or 6 events at Bisham, and you could probably describe that as a central hub to everything that we're trying to do and trying to run. And then we'll also probably have 6 events that will be more regional. So we'll also be running some events up at Nottingham, hopefully. Marlborough College is also a really good venue. Cheltenham also has an excellent venue as well. So we'll be popping up in a few other places, and the reason that we're going to do that is because those other areas, so the Nottinghams, the Cheltenhams, the Marlboroughs, and there'll be some others that we're trying to pick as well, will have 2 pitches. Obviously at Bisham we have the main pitch, and then we have the side Ds, which are fantastic, but they just have a capacity of players that they can tend to accommodate. So typically we may have 50 to 60 outfield players, and then we might have 12 or 15 goalkeepers, and that's probably roughly where Bisham is at. When we run events where there's 2 pitches, we can have a capacity of probably 120 to 150 players. So that's why we're going to stretch our venues into some different areas. So if you put yourself into the shoes of somebody thinking about coming onto the TAP program at the end of July or early August, booking into it, you will have the option of essentially booking into 5 or 6 Bisham events that will start in October, Christmas time, February, Easter, May, and into the summer. So there'll be those sessions throughout the year, and then we'll also be running other events like I've mentioned, potentially another one at Christmas in another sort of regionalised area. Easter is also a good opportunity because it's quite a long holiday period for another venue to pop up as well, and then into the summer where we also have space and opportunity to run additional events, and that will also include support for our goalkeepers as well. So pretty much on all of those venues we will have goalkeeper training. Bisham's a good place for goalkeeper training because we have the side Ds and we have a lot of our international players. They are located in and around Bisham, so they prefer Bisham as a venue, but we also appreciate that people coming from all around the UK, and if we can pop up in some other areas that are maybe a little bit closer, that's really important for us. The venues that we will choose outside of Bisham will be ones that have excellent facilities, so double pitches, of course, good quality pitches, and good quality facilities in and around them, so that can be assured as well. But we're really excited for the programme. Again, this 2025-26 sort of cohort of players was around 75 or 80 players, and we typically will get 50 to 60 players for each event. We've had around 300 people register interest for 26-27. I think there's around 180 people that have registered for the TAP program. I think there's probably 70 or 80 that have registered for the AAP program, and I think there's 40 or 50 goalkeepers that have registered interest now. So that's going to make for a really busy program. So our numbers will be limited, and we haven't decided exactly how we're going to limit that, because we just need to structure the program in such a way that we can cater for lots of people, but we don't want to dilute any of the quality. Like I said, we can only have capacities on pitches of certain amounts. But as an example, where we run Bisham events, what we'll probably do is we'll have 2 days in each of those holiday periods. So if you were to use October half term, we might run 2 days, one on a Wednesday and one on a Thursday where we can, and you as a player will be offered one of those days. You won't be able to come to both of them, so there'll be allocations to some extent, and once those allocations are full, they'll be full. If there's spaces on one day, and let's say you've booked the Wednesday, and then on the Thursday, a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks before, there's some extra spaces, then we'll offer out some additional training. So if you wanted to book 2 days and those spaces are available, we'll offer that to you. But what we will do is we'll be guaranteeing a day at Bisham on those 5 or 6 dates throughout the year, and then another 5 or 6 events regionally that everyone will be able to come to, because we'll have capacity for that. So hopefully that clears things up. We'll be continuing to get international players coming into the programme. You've seen the coaches and the players that we've had before, which have been absolutely amazing. We're going to add in more players as time goes on. For example, more internationals, more GB players. We've got some international players that are going to come in that are playing in the UK. Some top level coaches as well that are coaching internationally. So we're trying to develop the programme, and we feel like it adds a huge amount of value. It brings players from all over the UK. We have people from Newcastle, from Norfolk, from Devon, from East Anglia, from Wales. So it's been super popular, and we're really pleased about that. But we want to maintain the quality. So please be assured that that's something that's really important for me. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting opportunity once again. The doors will open for it at the end of July. It will be open for probably a week or 10 days for you guys to book in, and once we're at capacity, we'll be at capacity. So if you're interested, now's the time to register your interest. I know many of you already will have done so, and if you are already on the TAP or AAP program already, make sure you pop your details down again so we can email out to you as well. I hope that's all makes sense. Thanks for your support, really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, you know where I am and you can reach out to me. And we look forward to seeing you at some point in 2026.